Come on, Gina. You gotta calm yourself down.
I'm calm. Do you think Brandon will like the dress? I think he'll like the dress. I mean, he did the first time I put it on. He said how pretty it looked on me.
You always look pretty. But today the important thing is not how you look.
Bonnie, please don't patronize me. Everything is important.
I know that.
I can't believe that I have to go through a judge, make an appointment to see my own son. I mean, it's criminal.
Nice dress.
Really? You like it?
Yes, it has a beautiful line, and I adore this fabric. Don't you just love the way it feels against your skin? Look at these hats.
Don't tell me he likes the dress up, too.
No, absolutely not.
I thought maybe it ran in the family.
What's the special occasion, Gina?
I'm going to meet Brandon.
How's that going?
Well, not very well, thanks to Meyson. Maybe Mason's right. I mean, Brandon should be able to choose who he wants to live with. I just want to make sure that it's me. Do you think Brandon will like this perfume smell?
Gina, you're not gonna impress Brandon with how you smell or what you're wearing.
I know that.
The important thing today is that you let him know how much you love him. He knows that.
Bonnie, don't. You oversimplify everything. Brandon's very fragile at this time, and he is furious with me. If I can't tempt him with a beautiful dress and smelling wonderful, I've got to do everything I can to convince him that I love him. If I can't convince him of that, Bonnie, I may have lost him forever.
Did Meyson have to go run an errand?
I don't know where Meyson is. He didn't come back last night.
Well, how did you get down here?
I walked.
It's a long way.
Mrs. Cobb took care of Samantha. We watched the basketball game. Then she went to sleep. I watched the David Letterman show and waited up for Meyson, but he never came back. So I thought maybe he was here.
Who let you into the office?
The cleaning lady. She was real nice.
You shouldn't have been out on the street that late, you know.
Do you know where Meyson is?
He might have made it home by now. And if he did, I'm sure he's very worried about you. I'm gonna give a call and check it out. Did any calls come in while you've been here?
No.
At this moment, I'm in custody, about to be placed in the lockup for DWI. I'd appreciate it if you could find your way here and remedy this unfortunate situation.
What does that mean?
He's in jail.
Good morning, counselor.
I don't suppose you're bringing me my breakfast.
No, you'll have to call room service for that.
And why does a lowly case like mine warrant the attention of our illustrious DA?
Well, Mason Kaplan arrested for drunk driving? I see great headlines.
Yeah. Paris. Tonight. Could you confirm it for me? Actually, I'd like to pick the ticket up at the airport, if I may. Yeah, I know that. Great, okay. Well, thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
You sleep okay?
Yeah, somehow I did manage to.
Here you go. We need to talk about the man who abducted you.
Chris, I'm really too frightened. I thought he was gonna kill me.
Sandra, relax, please. You're safe now. Relax.
I know. That's why I could sleep, is because I could feel your presence in the house with me.
Okay, well, I know this may be difficult for you, but we really need to talk about what happened.
All right. But I already told you everything.
Well, tell me one more time, starting from the moment he laid his hands on you.
I was right outside the door. I was coming back to help you. Because
I knew I couldn't leave you when you needed me so much. Our bond is too strong.
Yeah, so what, but let's talk.
It's true, Cruz. How did you find me last night?
Someone saw him take you into that house and reported it.
That's how you found me?
Yeah.
But I knew you were coming. I knew you were very close. I was trying so hard to...
Oh, my God.
Cruz?
Well, there was something else.
What?
I was only a block away from the place when the call came in. Something was obviously drawing me to the neighborhood.
I was, Cruz. I was calling out to you with my thoughts, and you heard me.
You felt how much I needed you and needed your protection.
I've never had that kind of a connection with anyone else before.
Look, Sandra, we've been over this a million times.
I know. I'm just excited about the connection we made, Cruz. This is more than just understanding. We can change each other's minds. You saved my life, Cruz. You can't ask me not to be grateful for that, not this time.
Well, the newspapers are going to eat this up.
That can't happen, Asher. The last thing I need is publicity about this.
Well, that's understandable. It can't be good for a lawyer just opening up a practice to be charged with drunk driving. But then again, you should have thought of that before you got behind the wheel.
You could help me out here, Asher.
And why should I? Drunk driving's pretty low on my list. You could have killed someone last night.
It won't happen again.
Yeah, that's what they all say. And I'm sure they mean it until they get that urge for another drink.
So cut the sermon and tell me why you're really here.
I'm game. Why am I here?
To assess my predicament. You realize it may be of value to you. You're just not sure yet how to exploit it.
I'm still listening.
Well, being the new DA, you've already garnered quite a bit of publicity, so a few more headlines about arraigning me on drunk driving charges will hardly be a feather in your new chapeau.
Counselor, are you suggesting that I waive your court appearance?
It's certainly within your power.
And what would my motivation be?
I would be indebted to you. You're smart enough to realize that no matter how good you are as DA, somewhere along the line, you're going to need a favor. And you know how connected I am.
Well, you obviously want to keep this little episode under wraps.
I can't stress how important it is to me.
Well, I'll authorize your immediate release. We'll discuss your court appearance later.
Do you have the time?
It's a little after 10. Oh, your personal effects.
Don't guess there's a telephone in here, is there?
No. Will this suffice?
You're a resourceful man, Mr. Asher.
And you're kissing my butt, Mr. Capua.
Hey, Padre. I didn't think this place was going to become a hangout for the clergy, though I appreciate you not wearing your collar and everything.
No, I'm not with the church anymore.
Are you kidding me? They throw you out or something?
No, I asked to be released from my vows.
Really? I can't say as I blame you, you know? I mean, a guy like you having to swear off women and everything.
Well, that wasn't the reason I left.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you never thought about that stuff at all.
Right now I'm just thinking about getting work, just finding a job.
I got a shift opening up here for a bartender if you're interested.
I think I'll probably still try and find my own job. Thanks.
All right, suit yourself.
Good morning, Laura.
Michael, you haven't seen Ethan by any chance, have you?
No, you meeting him here for breakfast?
Yes, I guess he got held up at the office. Are you looking for work for some of your parishioners?
No, actually, I'm looking for work for myself.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that a priest could hold down other jobs.
Well, I'm not a priest anymore. I've decided to leave the church.
Well, is he all right?
Yeah. He's on his way.
I wonder if he was in jail with any real criminals.
No, probably not.
If he was, the screws might try to get him to snitch.
I think you've been watching too much TV.
What are you doing?
Your mother's going to be here any minute, and I don't think she'd be thrilled at the thought that you slept here last night.
I don't care. And she's not my mother anyway, and I don't want to see her.
Brandon, you have an appointment with her this morning. Do you remember when the judge set it up?
Yeah, I remember. But I still don't want to see her.
But there's no choice. This is part of the custody agreement.
Adults are so weird. I mean, if I did half the things my mom and Mason did, I'd be grounded for the rest of my life.
Oh, Brandon, I used to be like you. I used to think adults weren't supposed to make mistakes. Then I grew up and I realized that everyone makes mistakes. What you have to do is keep yourself from making the same mistake over and over.
I'm so glad to see you. I missed you so much. Where's Mason?
He just stepped out for a minute. He'll be back.
I know that Mason's probably been telling you all kinds of horrible things about me. I'm not perfect, but you knew that. I just don't want him to turn you against me.
Mason hasn't said anything about me.
Really? Well, good. I mean, that's a step in the right direction.
Excuse me, I have some things to take care of. Why don't you all come into Mason's office? I'm sure you both need a little time to talk.
So, Brandon, did you miss me, too?
Please. You have nothing to be grateful for God's sake. Your life wouldn't have been in danger in the first place, except that you've been helping me.
I told you I want to help you.
Well, then, could we please try to talk about this man?
He was horrible. I've never been around anybody who was so filled with rage.
But you never saw his face.
No. He was very careful about that. He just kept taunting me.
What does that mean? What did he say to you?
He was trying to figure out how much you and I knew.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. We don't know anything about him.
Do you remember anything else he said? It's very important that you remember exactly.
He was very careful not to let anything out. But I'll never forget the sound of his voice.
What about it?
It was so cruel.
Were you able to pick up anything from it?
I tried to feel his thoughts, but they were just too full of anger and violence. I couldn't.
Look, there has to be something. He must have said or done something that we can use to get to this man. This is the man who was responsible for stealing my baby. You understand? I have to know why he did it.
To ruin your life.
What?
I remember he said that he hates you, and he's going to destroy your life.
Whiskey. Neat.
You got it. Anything else?
Yeah, cigarettes. Green pack. Keep the change.
Better find a table. Ethan
You're
will
not
be
even
here
going to ask me why I'm leaving the church?
Whatever your reasons, I'm sure they don't involve me.
No, of course not.
If you're looking for work, what about the police force?
I am not going to do police work again.
Why not?
You know why?
You were a good cop, Michael.
see any reason why you shouldn't pursue what comes so naturally to you.
Hey, well, Santa-Barbara's finest is here a little early this evening.
Yeah, I'm looking for somebody, TJ.
Well, she'll wind up for sooner or later, you know?
What about a guy that looks like this?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the guy's sitting...
Look, I don't care how long it takes. I want a list of every man I've arrested in the last 4 years, and then a separate list of everybody who's gotten out of prison in the last year that I originally arrested. See, you know, you don't have to tell me that. Just get it done. Thanks.
You think it's someone you arrested?
You don't?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, but it occurs to me that if the guy's out to destroy my life, maybe I had some negative effect on his at some point in time. Have you had any more feelings about this guy?
I don't know. Nothing's coming.
What's wrong?
Maybe there aren't any images, Cruz. Maybe...
Maybe what?
When I had all the images that helped you so much, I felt that we were very close. And right now, I don't feel like you're with me at all.
I'm not here. Where the hell am I then? Nothing has changed, you know?
Something has. I feel that you're resisting me, that you're trying to keep your distance from me.
Well, if that seems to be the case, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I realize how important it is to move quickly in something like this.
You can't rush my images, Cruz. You know that.
Yeah. When? No, you stay there. I'll be right there.
What is it?
Someone fitting the description of the man who abducted you was seen at the Lair within the hour.
I want to go with you.
I think it's best if you stay here.
Come on, Cruz. You know that I can help you the most when I'm near the person you're looking for. Let me go with you. I can't stay here alone.
Yeah, all right. Let's go.
Don't tell me you're not interested in police work anymore.
I didn't say I wasn't interested. As a matter of fact, I worked on a couple of cases with my friend Cruz, and really felt good being back with the job again.
Well, then you should go for it. And if your friend Cruz is on the force, I'm sure he'd help you get a job.
Not after what happened to Jamie. Every time I pick up...
Michael, look, we live in the same city now. I can't do anything about that. But I have no intention of reliving the past. I don't even want to think about it.
Well, it's not going to be an easy thing for us to avoid.
Try. Hi.
The judge said this is a conference, Brandon. That means I don't do all the talking.
I don't have anything to say.
All right. I have plenty to say. So if you feel like saying something, you can just jump right in, all right?
Okay.
I really missed you a lot, Brandon. I walk around the house and I keep thinking I'm going to see you there. I think of something I want to tell you, and I turn around and you're not there. I hate to go to sleep at night because I realize I'm not going to be able to tuck you in, and I just don't know how to deal with that. I loved that house so much when we moved into it, and now I realize I loved it because I lived there with you.
Get all mushy and stuff, are you?
Well, I'll try not to. How's that? I want you to know something, Brandon. I never meant to hurt you. You must know that's true. I made a mistake. I make lots of them. But I do love you. And I do want the best for you. But I realize that you're old enough that I should have told you that I'm not your real mother. It's just that I love you so much, I never think about it. Ever since that first day I held you in my arms, there has never been a second that I have not loved you more than anything in the world. If that's not being a real mother, Brandon, I don't know what is.
Don't cry, Mom.
What'd you call me?
Mom.
Oh, Brandon. always will. You are always going to be my son.
I love you too, Mom.
Morning.
Doesn't look like it's been good to you so far.
The services at the county jail aren't what they used to be.
Yeah, well, we've got to get you cleaned up before Gina...
Mason.
Hi, Mason. You look like a disaster.
Well, it's nice to see you too, Gina, Brandon.
You're supposed to be setting a good example for my son.
Mom, please. Don't argue over me anymore.
It's just that I care about you, Brandon, and Mason's supposed to be taking care of you.
He was. It's not his fault he had to go to jail.
You were in jail? Oh, well, I'm sure Judge Kelly would love to hear about that.
Gina, I can explain that.
Go ahead, Mason. I'm waiting.
Go ahead and tell her, Mason. How much longer are you going to try and hide the fact that you do pro bono work with the derelicts in county jail?
Well, I was,
I mean, Judge Kelly is the one who helped him start his program. Why do you think she was so quick to give him temporary custody of Brandon?
Oh, I think maybe she's as crazy as the two of you are if you think I believe that story. Come on, Brandon. Let's go. Brandon, aren't you coming?
I don't think so.
You're going to stay with Cece?
I didn't say that.
Brandon, I thought you said you loved me.
I do love you, Mom. I just need some more time to figure out what I'm gonna do.
All right. I guess that's fair. I'll be calling and checking on you all the time, though.
Okay.
Brandon, I owe you a big apology. I put you in a position where you had to make the biggest decision of your life, and, well, I abandoned you. My actions are reprehensible, and I have no excuse for them.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Well, I can't afford to make another one like that. And I promise you I won't.
I saw you talking with Father Michael when I came in.
Yes, he's looking for another job. He's left the church.
Why?
Well, I didn't think it was any of my business to get into his reasons.
Yes, well, that's a big step.
Yes. Must have been awfully busy at the office this morning.
There is so damn much paperwork, I don't know if I'm ever going to get out from under it.
You always say that, and 2 weeks later, everything is running smoothly.
Well, I'm so glad that you have all this confidence in me and this sneaky way of getting me to buy into it.
Nothing sneaky about it. It's not difficult believing in you.
And what do you have to do around here to get a cup of coffee? What's going on?
I don't know. I noticed some policemen at the bar just before you came in.
Well, look, I know you have that appointment. I want to check this out, so why don't we meet afterward?
Sure.
He had sandy blonde hair.
Yeah.
How was he built?
Was in good shape, I guess, mid-30s, something like that.
What about his eyes?
I didn't see his eyes, that's the thing. Anybody that wears shades in a place like this, there's got to be a reason. That's why I took a good look at him.
I already sent the glass to the lab to check for prints.
Good.
Evans, what's going on?
Our suspect in the abduction of Sandra Mills may have been here less than an hour ago.
Nail him.
That's exactly what we plan to do.
Good, go to it.
Organize a complete search of the immediate area.
Right away.
I guess you're already running a computer check on the limp?
Yeah, it's in progress. Were you here when the guy came in?
Yeah, I must have been, but I didn't see him. I'm sorry, I'd like to help.
Yeah, it's too bad you're not on the force. Actually, if you have a day off, we could use some help in this.
I got lots of days off. I decided to leave the church.
Since when?
A couple days ago. I feel like I should take out an ad in the paper. I have to tell everybody one at a time.
Well, that can't have been an easy decision.
It wasn't, but it wasn't a sudden one either. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
For what it's worth, Michael, I meant what I said. We could really use you on the force.
Thanks.
He was here. He was
Sandra,
sat up to me while he was...
Hey.
Michael?
Laura.
What's going on? Are you following me?
Of course not. Some of the students here from my parish, and they'd send them over to me. They had counseling problems at the church. I just had to let the teachers know that I'm not going to be at the church anymore.
I see. Did you check out the community bulletin board for jobs while you were here?
No, but maybe we'll give that a try. What are you doing here?
I had an interview.
Wait a minute. One of the history teachers said they were looking for a new principal.
Not anymore.
You got the job.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. I'm very excited about it.
Well, that's great. That's great. I thought you were more interested in teaching, though, than you were in administration.
Well, I think in a smaller school like this, I can have an effect on the individual students in this job.
Good, good. I know how happy it makes you when you love your job.
Yeah, well, I hope you find a job, and I have to go.
Laura, we didn't finish what we were talking about this morning.
No, we were finished, Michael.
I can't live my life as though none of that ever happened. I need...
What, Michael? What do you need to make you let go?
I need you to forgive me.
I just wanted to tell you I appreciate the way you handled Gina this morning. She may have said she didn't believe that pro bono story, but I know she won't question Judge Kelly now.
I did it for Brandon.
What?
The last thing he needed right now is to be dragged back into court. And if he needed more time to think, now he's got it.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
I can't lie for you anymore, Mason. It wasn't part of the job description.
You think I have a drinking problem?
The important thing is what you think. Do you have a drinking problem?
You sound like Julia.
I can't wait to meet her.
No, I don't drink when she's around. I'm not even tempted.
Yeah, that's funny. Didn't she leave the night after you hired me? As I recall, you were pretty drunk.
That sort of memory is not appreciated in this office. I'll have you know that the incident in jail has turned me around. I haven't had a drink all day.
It's almost 1 o'clock.
You're a tough crowd, Lisa.
That's why you hired me, isn't it?
You know, it's funny, I was lying in jail thinking about the first time I got drunk. I can remember it so vividly. I had stolen a bottle of my father's favorite wine. I drank the entire thing. It was a gorgeous spring day. I can remember lying in the grass thinking that this was the happiest day of my life for about an hour.
Did your father catch you?
No, I got sick. And then I got sicker. I was afraid I was going to die. Then I was afraid I wasn't going to die. I swore I'd never get drunk again.
How long did that promise last?
I'm not sure.
How are you feeling?
Foolish.
Just take it easy for a little while. You were unconscious, you know.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that when I was sitting at the table, I felt as if you were watching me, waiting for me.
He's not going to get near you, I promise. When you felt as if he were watching you, could you tell from where?
No.
Lord, I'm sure we're going to find a way to get to this guy somehow, right?
Look, I'm sorry, Cruz. I know how much this means to you.
No, it's not your fault. It's just that every time we seem to get close, it's like, poof, it vanishes in a puff of smoke or something.
I can't promise you anything, but I feel... I can't explain it, but somehow I feel there's an image, and I just can't see it yet.
Well, how do you know there's an image if you can't see it?
Somehow I sense this man more when I'm with you, like this. Maybe that's because of his strong hatred for you.
What are you saying? That you think you might be getting a feeling of who this guy is through me?
Yeah. And it's getting stronger all the time.
Come on. Brandon said he loved you. He'll be back.
He was going to come back. He would have come back by now.
This'll pick you up.
I don't want to be picked up, Vance. I want my son back. I hate Mason for doing this.
Well, then do something about it.
You're right. Why should I let Mason ruin my whole day?
There you go. That's the spirit. You've always been a fighter.
Mason's already ruined my whole life.
Gina, drink your espresso. It'll make you feel better.
No, it won't, Bunny. You don't know how I feel. Neither one of you do. You've never been a mother and had your child taken away from you.
You know, you're not being fair. I love you. And Brandon, you know that. And it's breaking my heart inside to know how much pain you're going through. Please, let me do something to make you feel better.
Oh, Bunny, stop it. The last thing I need is a lapdog right now. I should just move out of this house. I'm beginning to hate this house. You know, I loved it when I moved in here. But that's when all my troubles started. Yeah. I wish I'd never seen this house.
I'm sorry she said those things to you.
Gina and I met because of this house.
I don't know what you see in her. You have to get her out of your mind. You have to concentrate on something else. Kiss me, Bernard. I've waited for this moment. I saved myself for it. I dreamed about it. You're the man to make my dreams come true.
This isn't a good idea. Not here.
You're so wonderful, Bernardo. You're so powerful, but so gentle. So masterful. I never even dreamed that making love could be like this.
I'm a Tagliati. I come from a long line of Caesars.
Can I be your Cleopatra?
You're more than beautiful.
I wish I was Gina.
Did you even say that? You're so young. So delicate. So fresh. How could I have been so foolish not to see her for who she was? How could I have been so blind not to see you for who you are?
Good. Glad you're still here. I wanted to discuss what we had talked about today. If I'm going to extend myself and help you, I would like to know why. Court appearance can be embarrassing, but those things happen. Life goes on.
Not necessarily, Mr. Asher. I loathe being indebted to you, Mr. Asher, but at the moment I have no choice.
What's the alternative?
If this case goes to court, then the Bar Association would be forced to conduct its own investigation. Julia is on the disciplinary council. She thinks I've stopped drinking. Also, I know how humiliating it would be for her to have to hear my case.
Well, I wish you had told me this earlier. Don't worry about a thing. I'll handle it personally.
I appreciate that.
You'll return the favor someday, right?
Of course.
I feel so much better now, being here with you again. I'm sure the images are going to come soon.
I'm not.
Well, it takes time, Cruz.
I know, I think I'm getting in your way.
No, you're not.
Yeah. And it's understandable. How could you possibly be expected to concentrate on this, feeling as you do about me?
I need to be with you, Cruz.
I think you need to be in protective custody.
No.
And I have arranged for you to be.
No, I need to be near you.
Sandra, that's impossible right now. I can't stay with you, and you can't stay here by yourself. It's too dangerous.
You liar! You just want to go off to see her.
What?
You're lying to me because you want to go off and see Eden in Paris. Thought you told me that you wanted to find your baby. Well, you can't find your baby.
Hey, you. Don't you ever imply that I don't care about finding my baby.
You can't abandon me, Cruz, please. Please don't.
Excuse me, that'll be a bit better.
I'm not going.
You are going to go upstairs and get your stuff together now, and you are going to go.
I am not going anywhere, and I am not going to help you find Adriana anymore.
I wish to God I'd never let it get this far, Sandra, but I didn't really have a choice. Now, please, from this moment on, it's over.
No!
Yes! Now, just go with Victor, and he will make sure that you're safe.
I hate you!
Yeah.
Julia, I'm line 2.
Thank you. Hi. Oh, when? Julia, I'm sorry. Was he in a lot of pain at the end? That's good. Look, I'll catch the next plane to Phoenix. No, are you sure? Well, I know you and your father hadn't been that close in the past years, but... Well, I'd like to be with you at a time like this. All right. I love you, too.
Awfully quiet this evening.
Just thinking about my new job, I guess.
Well, this is supposed to be a celebration. Oh, what is this?
I can see it clear.
Oh, my... Well...
Are you ever going to tell me how you do that?
No, and break the magician's code, never. You know what? I do not think I've ever danced with a high school principal.
Well, you just happen to be sitting next to one who would sure like to dance with me.
Well, then let's do it. I hope you have maternity leave in this new contract.
Hey, Gina, we haven't seen you around here in a while.
You want to dance?
wouldn't even think you want to talk to me after what happened at Augusta's that day.
I didn't say anything about talking. You want to dance with me or not?
Absolutely, yeah. I used to dance with the sad ladies.
I really appreciate it, Mama. Tell Chipper that I'll be stopping by to see him on the way to the airport. No, Sandra's going to be staying somewhere else, somewhere safe while I'm gone. She hasn't been able to come up with anything more. Okay. I'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah. What the hell is this?
I'm Tom Brokaw. From world events to events closer to home, NBC Nightly News covers the stories that affect you and your family most. For news that matters, turn to NBC Nightly News.
And later tonight, it's double cross and murder in an all-new Matlock. Then, can O.J. Simpson keep the whole town from blowing up? The temperature's rising on In the Heat of the Night, followed by all-new action on Midnight Caller as Jack races to head off a friend's date with death tonight on NBC.